Just checking in to see how you all. Listen, I quit. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I am done for all the people who are quitting. Got a story to tell people who are quitting their jobs to do YouTube. Think again. Had a friend who talks about it a lot here, or I should say a colleague who talks about it a lot here on YouTube. Quit his job, quit his job, quit his government job, quit his good job to become a content creator. But it doesn't work like that, guys. It does not work like that. There's just so much to do. How are you guys all doing? Just think about it, right? Think about it. Quitting your job to become a YouTube content creator. What is that like? How does that show up big for you, your life? Can you truly make a living? There are people, Mr. Beast and those, they're making a living, but they cracked the code. And is it about discipline? Is it about discipline? Is it about perseverance? Is it about the know-how? Or we call it the stick to it, right? Do we do it? Or is it something that we do? How are you choosing to show up on YouTube? How are you guys choosing to show up here for your business? See, I'm busy. It's just like, listen, this content creator life ain't working. It's not working. So we have other things to do and other things to focus on. So come on in, let's talk a little bit about it. Let's talk a little bit about it. And how are you navigating? For me, I got some stuff to do, places to go, people to see, and some Jimmy to jam. How hard is it to put this in a little bag? Right? So when you kind of think of it, kind of say, how do I really navigate? How are you guys doing? Come on in. Tap, tap, tap. Feel free to tap on up. Let's see what's going on. Where are you guys today? What's good? Gotta get my nails done in the next half hour. Been pretty busy this couple of weeks. What are they doing here? So let's just talk about it, man. People are quitting their jobs. There are people who are quitting and then they're finding out that YouTube isn't as easy as they thought. It is a work. It is work. It is a job. It's trying to figure out the algorithm. Thanks for the thumbs up. It's trying to figure all of this out. It's not easy. So if you're thinking about becoming a content creator, you're really going to have to come up with a plan, because coming over here on YouTube without a plan, it doesn't work. It does work. You will find yourself really like, what did I get myself into? You may even try to say that, you know what, I don't understand this algorithm, exactly what's going on with it. How do I figure it out? And so after you've quit, what do you do? And yes, the thing that folks find out over here is this. It's not an easy road. It's not as easy as you would think. And sometimes things don't work out. You may say, I have a video and it's going to be the best video. Main girl, listen, I need to get in touch with you. I saw, but you got to tell me your real name, because in my database, I was looking for you and I was going to mail back to, just give me a hint. Taji, hi, how are you? So girl, I'm just like, hey, my stethoscope, Dragon Boy, what's going on? You're my student today, Dragon Boy, what's going on? Yeah. Oh, main girl, just give me the initials or something, because I was looking for the email. Yeah, I saw, and I'm like, maybe that's her, because somebody else signed up. Their name is their YouTube name, and I said that must be her. Because I'm changing my whole system. So even where you signed up right now, I'm considering Do I want to renew with them? Let me tell you what's going on. A lot of these platforms now, they're feeling it, like the Hulus and the this and the that. I have Hulu. I got it last year just for a movie, and I've been trying to cancel way before when, and only found out you cannot do it in your phone. You had to go in the browser. So I finally went in. And then there's this other software that I use. They have not doubled, but tripled. Okay, that's me. I'll just find, yeah, RN2 CEO on Facebook also. Yes, RN2 CEO on Facebook. But I think yes, if that's who I think it is, then it is your email and I can email you back and then we can chat. But yeah, they tripled. They went up to almost $1,000 annually, almost 900, $2 less. So $900 a year, from 300 to 900. That's crazy. And when it tried to get through on my card kept denying that. Is this a scam? I'm like, what am I paying $888 for? And so I didn't approve it. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going back and keeping a few, and then I'm migrating all my stuff over. Yes, all of these, and another one too, I jumped on it, and you have to email them and talk to somebody. So I am going to save, by the time I'm done, almost $1,500 I'm going to save from all the different stuff that I have. And I'm looking to, one of them, if I pay in full, is 888. There's another one that's 790, and oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let me tell you. 158. Just two alone for what I use is $948. That's only two of my software, just two. And then when I add everything else in for the year, I know I'm probably about $1,700 for, no, it's more than that, because then I have monthly, which are like 500. Yeah, I think a little bit around $2,000 just to operate anything virtual. And that's just that. So I'm looking at all the things that I don't need. Yeah, yeah, it is, because you have software, I have a platform, I have courses, free courses too. People can get access to that. I have a platform, I have courses, I have text system. So I'm looking just to incorporate all of it. So that's why some of my stuff is going to I'm just going to have to move it, because I can't be paying that much. If I am able to, if I were to get rid of most of the stuff that I have, it would only cost me a little bit under $1,200 a year. And right now I'm paying way more than that. So even to do that. So yeah, quitting for YouTube, these YouTube coins, the YouTube coins, I don't know. Yeah, this is what we used in Japan. You guys knew I was in Japan. And I don't always put my stuff out there. I'm just like, turn on my camera. Yay, I'm in Japan. I'm tired. Yeah. And they're like, oh, you didn't make a deal out of it. It was for the games, the Suka cards. So this is what you use. If you're going to Japan, guys, I'm going to be doing some videos on it, because I'm going to tell you right now, there's some things that you will want to know that will make your life much easier. And so even for the content creators who are saying, oh, I'm going to be a travel content creator, that's part of it too. But it takes a lot of work. All right, let's put this here. And so, RN2 CEO too, RN2 CEO on Instagram. You can inbox me there. You can inbox me over there too. Inbox me. We are working on some mentorship, guys. Some mentorship for nurses. So a few of you who want to get in, you need to connect with me, because we're going to do, yeah, definitely RN2 CEO. You'll see me there smiling. And actually, I just did a story, so you'll see it's me on Instagram. Easy, easy, easy. Just inbox me from there, and then I'll go and I'll look for it. Because I have in that email system over 2,000 something. And the list was more than that, and I scrubbed it. So actively around 2,000. So it gets a little bit, yeah, or anything that we're going to do, when you're going to think that you're going to quit because of your job, or you're going to quit because of you're going to quit because of your job, or you're going to quit because you think this is a thing you want to do. One of the things that I found out, the biggest thing is that you got a plan. If you don't have a plan, it's not going to work. You need to have a plan and the discipline to know, what am I going to do? This monetization thing has been quite interesting. And I tell people that use your calendar. Use your calendar, because if you are going to schedule certain things, you got to come up with that. And even for a plan, for those of us who are out here working, you could be okay as an entrepreneur, but when life hits you, life hit me. I told you guys that, my mom passed a couple years ago, and it was like, from there, I had my moments with it, and it made me question things. Life will happen that it will make you question, who are you? Why am I here? And why even bother with all of this? Life will make you question that. It's Marvella. Hey, how are you? Now, when Sister Marvella comes in, I start preaching. Glory. I love when she say, glory to God. Glory to God. I'm listening to you, Marvella, and all of my different channels. I'm like, I was in Japan, Marvella, and was listening to you. I could not sleep. So I pretty much had you, lyrics by Nitya and Wisdom Sparks. And I think I also was listening to Message of Light and Cassie. So I had people I was playing. So some of it you might not have seen me. Hours there, 13 hours different. Japan was 13 hours difference. And by day number 3, that's when we started to feel okay. I'm feeling a little bit better. Coming back, the jet lag was a lot. And I think YouTube, they turned the thing on, or I guess I had to turn it on for the monetization. Because I'm like, what do I do after this? I'm just like, duh, what do I do? But they had all my hours. It looked like they bank all my hours. And plus I was trying to. So I guess they're trying to figure out, like, where are these hours? Where am I? I don't know. Some weird stuff from YouTube. But over there, I picked up that's the thing about doing, doing your lives at a different time. You pick up different people. So I picked up a few people and they subscribed. But YouTube just held on to my stuff, and then I guess they dumped it. I looked and the thing was on. The thing was like, oh, you unlocked something. So it is what it is. What I tell people, don't cry for me, Argentina. This was the Leaning of Pizza. When I travel, that's all I bring back now, our keychain. This was the Leaning Tower of Pizza. And it is really leaning, guys. It really is. It was the fault of the architect, they're saying. He didn't know what he was doing. So that's how they explain it. They were like, he didn't know what he was doing. And I don't know how they allowed him to do so much stuff, because that wasn't the only thing he built there. When you go, there's another building that's like, what's going on? So yeah, coming in onto YouTube, like, I know Marvella is not new to this, guys. Marvella is really accomplished when it comes to writing her books and doing her online ministry. But I love the fact that she's keeping the momentum, and just to know that the work that we're doing, it's blessing people. Next month is my birthday, Sister Marvella, minister, so I can really sow. I don't know, I do that during my birthday month. That's the time I spend on myself, and then I just want to be a blessing to others the whole month over. So at any time during that month, God said, you just go over there, because he's been so good, right? So trying to quit your job for you, it's not, guys, let me know if it's lagging. And so one of the things that you'll find out is this: any job, do you have a plan? Do you have a plan? And the plan will require you to go like 5 years into the future. You'd have to, what is this? You put a performer together, and when do you know that you can leave your job is when the new one, or when you go in full time into entrepreneurship, is when able to replace your salary. But the way things are now, people are getting laid off. Some people are getting, what do you call it? They're getting unemployment. Some aren't. It's a lot that's happening. It's a lot that's happening. So people are not, the entrepreneur life is not how it is. And it's not like, especially those of us listening, it's how, you feel. And do you want to go back to bedside? Some people will say, oh, I'll just go back and I'll take another course and I'll get more certification, so forth and so on. And that's not even the case. So that, do you need to do it? And so people are quitting, and then they're finding out that they need a 9 to 5. They need something else. And even in our membership, there's a video in there for you guys. It's about 45 minutes, but I gave a lot of good stuff in it. And some of you have already taken advantage of it. How to use, we're getting up out of here. How to use your gifting and your skills. How to use your gifting and your skills and create the life that you want, the life that you desire. See, it's cold in here, but it's hot outside. So I always leave the jacket. Give me a second. Yeah. Look at that. Let's see if you guys can see through it. Can you see through it? Can't see through it. It's the Burj Al Arab in Dubai. Can anybody see through that? It's like I wanted to go for a minute there for a second. And I said I was going to leave this so you guys could see it. But we're going to rock and roll. Let's rock and roll, guys. Come with me. Come with me. Okay. To the sea. So that's it. What are your plans? If you're thinking about quitting, what are your plans? And girl, I honestly think the algorithm is constantly changing, so nobody will ever understand what they're looking for. It's true. Absolutely. I absolutely believe that's why. Ihi muna ako. Hold on, dear. I'm still here, but I'm going to be in the elevator, guys. So give me a second. So you're right about the algorithm. The algorithm changes. Hey, everybody, come on in. You're wondering what's happening. Like, who is this? Why am I not anyone? But you're absolutely right. The algorithm changes, and you can hardly ever, like, why are we doing this? Here's a reason why, guys. The algorithm changes, so I don't see everybody all the time, but when you interact with people, and main girl, I was trying to find you. I typed it in so many different ways. I'm like, I said, is that her? And then I start to go back onto trying to make the nail place. I got an hour and 15 minutes. But I was trying to get to you. But the algorithm does that. The algorithm does mess with you because it doesn't want you to, yeah, the algorithm doesn't really want you to, it wants engagement. So when it wants engagement, it will it will do things that that you can't. Oh boy. Oh boy. You guys looking at my chin. Yeah, so that's what algorithm does. It it changes things around. So it takes a while before you can find your people, and then they put new people in your way. Also, the algorithm will not suggest your stuff after a while. And you have to have the right keywords, the SEOs, and there are people who are doing it and they understand it. They understand the algorithm of it all. So I don't, I don't get caught up in it. I don't get so caught up in in all of this stuff with YouTube. But there are people who have cracked the code. There are people who understand it. There are people who do it. There are certain things you can do, but the continuity of it, it's so important. Let me see. How is this? Can you turn that off? Oh boy, how we do this? Can we turn this back on? Let me see how we do it. Okay, hopefully it doesn't fall. Yeah. But yeah, that's how YouTube is. So if you're going to quit your job for YouTube, guys, you got to have a plan. You got to have a plan and having um, additional streams of income. Additional streams of income will make a huge difference. So there are those of us who have our YouTube channel, and even before monetization, when I first came on, there was a lot of stuff, especially if you go to the very first ones when I used to do my lives. I would every night I would tell people like, listen, all the other stuff, there are people who use YouTube, they're not even here. They're not even worrying about monetization. It's a form of visibility. And based upon what you have to offer, and you understand a little bit about marketing, you just may bump into, or your ideal client will bump into you. And then if you have something to offer your ideal client, then that's when it makes a difference. So you are not so stuck on, oh my gosh, I have to have monetization. Many of these people who are speakers, they're coaches, they have their courses, they have their affiliate links, they have their ebooks, have other things that's going on. I haven't hooked up my store yet because most of my stuff is usually exclusive, but I feel a few people may want some T-shirts or hoodies, stuff like that. And I've been, months approved for it, but I haven't done that because that wasn't my focus, right? Of things that's going on. But you can find ways on YouTube by using this platform to provide something else. Let's say you have a service, let's say you have a business. You can, in a way, use YouTube to add some value. Have a cleaning service. And cleaning is huge, guys. To have cleaning business is huge. Remember a couple of years ago, Airbnb, I'm going to tell you right now, people need their offices clean, they need their homes clean. And let's say you have a YouTube channel and you're talking about cleaning and the value of it and how you're able to do things and just give something of it because it's the kind of work that's going to require physical labor, right? It's going to require
you could do on the side. It's a business that people will need, and maybe it's something that you can start out with very little overhead, right? And so you could talk about it and maybe talk about how you clean certain things, how do you maximize the time into cleaning offices? What are some of the things you have to take into consideration? Maybe after a while when you start to grow, who do you need to support you? And then when you start one man person, like, oh my gosh, I need somebody else to answer the phones or email, and then you're going to find out, oh Lord, maybe I need an assistant or I need to use different things like that. So if you have something that you're doing, YouTube is a way to offer value. It's not just about the membership alone and the monetization. You have to start to think differently. How do I maximize it? How do I use it? For me, as a speaker, people see me. They get to see me as is, no lipstick, lips a little bit chapped. I'm sorry, guys. But when I get ready to go on the stage, I bring it. You know what I mean? It also pushes drama, which isn't my thing. Yes, the drama, the broke thing, um, you know, um, uh, you know, oh, I'm drama. I can't pay my rent. I can't pay this. I can't do that. Quit your job and come on YouTube. Get your butt on YouTube. And then the same people who telling you next week, them asking for all kind of stuff. And then they understand it because drama pushes the algorithm. So when somebody's taking you and showing you, oh man, we're getting kicked out of the apartment and we can't pay this and that, and then people start watching those videos, and then that particular gentleman, he disappeared for a month, and his videos, they were like people were making other stuff on him, and of course his stuff pushed all the way up into 30,000. I was like, whoa, look at his videos. 15, 20, 30,000. What does that mean? He didn't even have to do anything for that month. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. You want people to miss you a little bit, you just back off. And what did it do? It fed the algorithm, fell the algorithm. People were watching his stuff. And what happens? Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. He got paid, and then he came back and said, oh, they didn't have to get rid of the apartment. But the drama fueled all of that. It was like watching a reality show. It was like watching a train wreck. Like people had their opinions, and they couldn't even think that this kid knows what he's doing. He's not dumb. He's very smart. He is he understands that there are people who put their time and energy and figure things out. Because when I come and I do this, when I come and I say that, then they're going to say, girl, go home to your mama. For the wife to go home, then the wife was ill, and I'm glad she's better. She shared a little bit of her journey and that were going on with her. And for me, from a nursing perspective, I really, enjoy what she was talking about, because the way that she was able to tell people, hey, this is what's going on. I had diabetes since as a child, juvenile diabetes, the difference with this, what she's choosing to do. So I, watched her stuff. And then the husband was doing all sorts of stuff. And so it was just like the drama was pushing, and it was going cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So it pulled all of us in. And then people started making stuff on him, and then so that's how the algorithm works. So you have to know how to agitate it. There's a thing in sales that's called agitation. You got to know how to, right? So it was the agitation of that, and it worked. So you have to figure out what is it you want to do. I'm over here just chilling. I'm chilling on YouTube. Listen. You go on my playlist. There's a playlist of when I was in Japan. You'll see some of the stuff I did in Japan, and some of them I was just talking. I was doing my live in Japan. I have stuff on the GoPro that will need to be edited, and then you'll see more of that. But I went to watch the World Athletics Championships. So, and I got a little bit of Japan in there. That's what it is. Now, there's some people who are travel vloggers that they vlog when they travel. Sometimes I don't want to do that. I didn't even tell you guys I was going, right? And I'm just like, okay, I'm there. And I have about maybe 2 more trips for the rest of the year. When I'm there, I'm there. And then sometimes I'm there before I even start saying I'm there, or I've already left. So, you have to choose how you live your life. You're going to have to choose how you want to live your life. Health and wellness is huge. technology, and there's some other things. So you have to see where you are going to, what you're going to do with YouTube, and the energy that you're going to put into it. Do you need, when you're starting YouTube, do you need to go, like I said, when people right now are having difficulty finding jobs, they're having difficulty holding on to jobs. Some people are being furloughed from their jobs. Some people are being fired or laid off from their jobs. Or some people that their jobs just does not exist anymore. And then to come and say, I'm going to just pick up a YouTube, YouTube should just be one of the things that you do. The reality for the majority of us, YouTube is just one of the things that we do. That's the reality. The reality of the situation is YouTube. If I'm making sense, guys, drop a one. Let me know that you're there. Right? The reality of this is that we're here and we're just coming to do what we can, but have something else. Take your clients. Where do you want them? If you want to have tea with me, the information is there, right? Connect. And so that's another way of saying you're here, but I can take you off the platform. I do not own the platform. So that's the thing, guys. If you're saying I'm going to come on YouTube, if I chose to say I'm going to do hit all my social medias, then I have to have a schedule because there are coaches who teach that. Actually, there's some who do really, really, really extremely well. Can I tell you, extremely 6 and 7 figures from off Facebook? But there's a pattern. They have a system that they use, and I've taken those, and it was just like I never really thought of it because it's already there. So you have to know your market. So I want people, if you are not doing this as a business or you want to understand it, be willing to invest in understanding how do you do it, because many of the people who are doing well, go figure, they're selling courses. People who are doing well, they're selling something. They're what they've learned, they're gifted skills, they're using it, and then they understand marketing, and they find themselves with other coaches, real business coaches, like real business coaches, okay? So sometimes people want stuff for free, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Get what you can. But if you really want to be strategic about it, then you would really invest in it. And many of these folks that you're seeing at the next level, that's what they're doing. And why you're not, because you're not in those rooms. So you have to understand, if I have YouTube now and you would say, Sharon, all right, my job, it ain't working out or something like that. There's something that you can do. Go and create that book and put it up on Amazon. Share your link somewhere. Stop bothering your family to buy books and stuff. Leave your family alone. Stop bothering them. Find out how you can put up a just like a web page or something where you're going to send the traffic to. Because sometimes we keep thinking it's just the people in our little area, but it's a very big world. So it's not about you quitting your job. It's like, how do I come up with this idea, create additional streams of income? It's something that I want to do. That's the first question. Is it something that I want to do? So yes, jobs are, and plus two, people are reinventing themselves. As a nurse, I can vent myself. Okay, a lot of nurses now have moved into concierge. It's really hot around COVID time. It cooled off and then it's back again. So that's private. You creating your company. Of course, you got to have insurance and your company's name, your business, got all that little stuff that goes with it, right? And important stuff that goes with it. And then how you're going to market yourself. And where do you feel safe doing that? And also networking. So there's some little things that you will need to understand for you. We spoke about the cleaning company. Can you do that? Sometimes, too, people are worried about my family is not helping me. Stop it. You're going to have some family members that will, but they also have their lives. You find out if this is something I start myself and then I start to expand, what is it that I need to learn? Where can I find out if I need some free training? Where can I get that? And if there's anything that is going to cost me, minimal cost, right? So these are some of the things that you can think of. So yes, people are quitting their jobs, or the jobs are just not loving them like it used to, or the jobs aren't there. used to. But if you think you're going to come to YouTube and just come over here and conquer this beast, that's not the case. Because there's some people who have done really well here and then they've moved on, right? They've done well and they moved on. Oh, let me see the arrows. Oh, let me see if anybody was here chatting. Oh my goodness, my friend Kappa Jamal. Hey Jamal, I didn't see you guys. Oh Lord, I really need to eat. Let me see. Wait a minute. Keep okay. Bless up. Yeah, and honestly, I think that, okay, that was Main Girl. It also pushes drama. That was it. Goga, congratulations, Saren. Glad September has ended nicely. You're being fully monetized. Yes, thank you, Goga. Goga to the rescue. All of you guys. Let me tell you something. This platform over here is amazing. And Goga, let's have coffee. I'm going to pump Goga with some coffee so it can be even more hyper with the caffeine. Yeah, guys, you can buy me a coffee. The buy me a coffee is in the what is it called? The description or somewhere, of my channel. Go get me a coffee over there. Because this is how we support people. When I saw Goga with his buy me a coffee, I clicked on his link, and that's how I did it. So it's whichever way it works. And I told a couple people about it, and it seemed like they've forgotten because I told people about go get buy me a coffee. Rupert, I am underscore Rupert. He has that. I know Casey, they have it, and maybe VC, but there are people who have it. So, and Goga, he has it too. Yoga with Goga. So that's the way when we say to each other, big up yourself, have some coffee, right? I think a few people. Jamal, bless up to you, man. Thank you for being here. Cap Tabaha USA, big up yourself. Motivate to soar. Hello there and all in the chat. Hi guys. Sometimes I can't even see these things. Motivated to yes, go guy, yes, go. And let me tell you, I reached out to people and I said, I don't know what YouTube is doing. They kept analyzing a lot of my stuff. I don't even watch my own stuff. And I lost because last July, and then August, that's where the majority of my videos with my views were. And so when it hit 1 year, they are serious about that 365 every day. Ooh, 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 it was just falling off, 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 off. And I know it was over, I think, I keep saying it was about 354 hours, but it was way over 200. Because when you looked at the amount of hours I had, I was like, oh my God. But like I said, I was traveling. That's why my tan is like 3 deep. Uh, where did I go? I can't even remember. I went to Jamaica, Florida, and then on the beach, Delaware. Yeah, guys, I traveled. I enjoyed my summer. I wasn't here stressing over YouTube. But yeah, so we're gonna have a big party. Thank you guys. Yeah, and so I know I have something there for what's his name with the okra? Oh, David the okra. When I was Japan and we went looking for fresh fruits and vegetables, and there was a store and there was okra, and I videotaped it. I said, David, this is for you. I want to thank him. I want to thank Goga's community. They're really super. Nasula, Nasula. Lots of people who came and showed some support. They just came out and Goga raid. I was the Goga raid one night, and I was there. I was there talking and sleeping. I was like, I don't care what I'm doing here on YouTube. I'm gonna keep talking and do. I don't know. And then all of a sudden, that's all Goga raid, and I'm like, ah! I usually participate, Goga, but to receive that was crazy, Goga. I was like, ah! And then everybody came in, and after that, everybody that has really lyrics by Nitya. She always checked in on me to just make sure I didn't lose the momentum. Wisdom Sparks, and it's Marvella, um, my community over there, I Cherish Church, Relax with Mel. Let me tell you, you guys have been super duper amazing and supportive. And I started to think about it. I think I'm going to do a live on it. That when you have a community of people, that's what we're here on this planet to do. I've always believed we're here to support each other. I've That's what we're here for. When we see other things that's going on, there are those, and that's why you attract who you are. Good people are going to attract each other. So I said, Sharon, I'm bringing you up again on Sunday service panel in November when celebrating my birthday to give us the affirmation. Oh, man. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Yes. Yes, I wanted to do one more trip this year, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely. Let me know, Goga. Just let me know. Whatever time zone I'm in, I will be there. And so that's the thing, Goga. Do you think people should quit their jobs and come over here to YouTube thinking that they're going to be Mr. Beast or something else? Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, your people reach out to my people, and my people reach out to your people. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, it's not about quitting our jobs to come over here and YouTube. A community is huge. Community is huge, and my first, let's say, community that I experienced, like I said, with Joyful Julie. Hey, Joyful Julie got something going on with her eye. Did you see that, Goga? She was at her doctor's office, and she spoke about it publicly with her diabetes in her eye. So something is going on. I watched one of the videos, and I think there's an update. So I'm going to go back over there and see what she needs. And I saw her while I was in Jamaica. Yes, and I met Goga from Unbothered Joyful Julie. Oh, she has a GoFundMe. Okay, then I'll check it out. Because I was in Jamaica when she went at the medical mission, and then I went 2 days to where her area. She was only 20 minutes away, so I met her. But once again, once I get that computer that I'm going to dedicate for my editing, because that's what I did. That's the problem, guys. You come over here, YouTube, quitting the jobs. Not that I quit my job, but I was like, oh, I'm going to be this big time editor. Don't go out there buying all this expensive equipment, because sometimes you don't even have time to use them. How much do I use my GoPro, right? But I wanted that for Costa Rica when I was zip lining, so that was a little treat. But that's some of the things. You meet amazing people, and that's how I met Goga from Julie's birthday. And next month is my birthday. So I may do a little birthday something, something, a little something, something. Hey, hey. And on my birthday, my birthday month, I like to bless people. I don't know. I just like doing that. Like, you get a coffee, you get this, you get that. Hey, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. Hey, oh, hey. But yeah, coming over here, don't right now. If it's all you have is your phone, use your phone. When you finish with your video, put it in a Google Drive or wherever you need to do it. Try to get more space. I just love my grandbabies so much that I cannot erase any of their videos. I can't. I just can't. I can't. So I'm just gonna have to get something that's dedicated and get more space and do that. But for you, your phone is just as good. Your phone will do the trick. Listen, guys, I got to go get the nails done. I'll be at another location tomorrow. Uh, who wants to be frozen looking like that? Who wants to look like Mr. Magoo? Regina Michelle. Hey, Regina Michelle. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support, girl. They unlocked the monetization. And I was like, I can't see it. I'm stuck this number. I kept telling Goga I can't see it. And Regina came in. She watched my video. She watched my live. Every last one of y'all that supported me. My birthday month. Oh, she posted it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Regina, thank you so much. I really appreciate every person, the reward encouragement. And Regina was like, yeah, that's what I had to do to get money. The reward encouragement. And Regina was like, yeah, that's what I had to do to get monetized. She kept going live. And that in my head, Regina, really kept me going because I'm like, I am not editing these videos. I just don't have the space to do it. Plus, traveling to Japan and all of that. And everything else. Thought I could do some stuff over there. I couldn't. The time zone was just think of you staying up so you can be at 11 p.m. to speak to a client, 10 a.m. when you've arrived that Saturday, their time, 1 o'clock, and staying up 11 o'clock their time so you could speak to somebody on the East Coast, 10 a.m. My client had no idea. She had no idea I was in Japan, but I know I needed to show up, right? I needed to show up. So happy Friday. Yes, yes. The nail need to be done. Oh my gosh, it's 7 o'clock. They're gonna close at 7. So I'm definitely gonna thank you guys for coming on in. We're gonna celebrate a little bit more. I'm gonna come back. Thank you all for the thumbs up. It's been good, it's been great, but I'm gonna head over, get this done so I can be on my way for tomorrow. I'm hosting an event. So I'll do a little bit behind the scenes. Sometimes I do behind the scenes for my members and so forth. But you know, y'all gonna see a little something, something. All right, guys, have a beautiful rest of your evening. I'll be back later, but I gotta head and hopefully that Kim. Oh my God, Sharon, where you going now? Where you going? Uh, I'll see you. All right, guys, everybody, take care until next time. Bye bye.